Hello everybody, welcome back to Top Farms, another video by Top Farms. We're out here on another pleasant day. Of course, it's as normal, we get down to the videos when it's the end of the day. We have a visitor today, a visitor, Francesca.
Hey.
And we had other visitors earlier. And that's one good thing that being a farmer that I'm glad that I can invite other young people to come and see what farming is all about and help other people get excited about this lifestyle and the opportunities that it can provide for them and the future. And so what we're doing today is we're doing something simple, tilling soil. And I guess for somebody who's never done it before, you would say, oh, I've never done it before. It doesn't matter. I can pick up a backhoe and I can make it nice and simple. But as you do it over time, if you don't exercise good technique, what will happen is you will exert unnecessary energy. And by exerting unnecessary energy, you'll wear yourself out faster. And by wearing yourself out faster, you won't be able to get as much accomplished. So, as I'm showing Miss Francesca a good way to till this earth up, we said, hey, it's the end of the day. We might as well shoot a video and reflect on this week's progress. And as you can notice in the background of the video, I don't know if it's in the background, we cleared out so much. Watch the previous video and you can see how it looked when it started and where it's at over there. But as always, we got different jobs going on, different tasks we need to accomplish, and we are on it. So, you would say, hey, I've seen in another video you had a tilling machine. Why are you doing this with a backhoe? Because our tilling machine decided to go kaput.
You broke it.
Good thing it has a warranty on it. But at the same time, we have our seeds, our next round of seeds coming in, and our tilling machine will not be repaired before they get here, and this patch needs to be cleared out. So it needs to be started. It's a good job. So what I'm doing here is I'm not trying to shove this thing into the ground or trying to fight with the earth. I'm not fighting with the earth. I'm just putting it right below where it's already been dug out at, getting right up under there and giving it light little jabs, letting it come down natural in a natural motion and pulling it back. That way I don't use too much of my strength with every stroke, which allows me to rotate my arms and keep it going for a longer period of time. And in turn, that makes sure that I can get more work done over time, if not as fast. I can last longer. And for anybody watching out there, pick you up a hoe and do the same. And see if you can keep going in 30-minute intervals. And if you can make it in 30-minute intervals, see if you can go in 45-minute intervals. And if you can make it 45 minutes, let's see if you can go an hour strong. Now, I gotta tell you, now in probably about an hour's time worth of work, so this patch is an hour's time worth of work. This is a big enough patch for somebody to grow food on. Just this patch alone, you could put enough food to last you for over a month. One person. It'll last you over a month, just this little patch. Or, whether you believe it or not, this little patch right here can be equivalent to about $1,000 if you sell the food that you grow on this little patch, you can make yourself about $1,000 on this little patch right here. Would you like to verify that? Have you, would you say that's accurate, or would you say that that's false information?
No, that's accurate.
That's accurate, that this is about $1,000?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know from somebody else who's studied farming that, you know, my numbers are pretty true and accurate. If you can see, I don't know, we've shown in the videos the watermelon patch.
Mm-hmm.
That watermelon patch, that's just that size alone. We've estimated with what's come up. That's $2,500 that's sitting over there in that little patch. Roughly, on a good day. You know, not to be throwing numbers out there or not, because you never know in farming. The market always dictates what you'll receive for your efforts. But the main thing you need to know is every effort that you make when you're a farmer will be rewarded. Every effort that you make, any and every effort that you make, will have a reward for you. Look, she's not afraid to get her boots dirty. So if there's any young ladies out there watching this video, I hope you're inspired, because behind the camera is my lovely wife, and the person who is aspiring to become a farmer is a woman. And guess what? We're all minorities. So this is something to let you know for the future that there are going to be more minorities entering into the profession of farming, which I'm happy that I can be, I wouldn't say a mentor, but I could say I'm happy that I could be a reference point for someone else, that they can come out and watch me work and get learning experience of seeing what goes on in the day-to-day operation. What are you doing? What you got going on over there? Okay, so you're getting anxious. Walk with me. Come on. As you get to doing stuff like that, we gotta get to walking around. So let's not go there, because that's been shown before. Let's go over here and show something brand new. And so this is what we started today. Good thing we're making a video right now, because we can show what we got going on. So today we got our power tools, and of course they died. But we were able to go ahead and start making the outlines for the raised beds here. And I think when it's all finished and said and done, that it's gonna make our property look very beautiful. You know, one thing that I aspire to with doing this is I eventually plan on reaching back out to the youth and giving them a place where they can see that this is possible, that farming is a new option. It's an old option that's been locked away, and nobody has propagated it and said, hey, you know, young man, young woman, grow up and be a farmer one day. Most of the thing that's propagated in society right now for people to become is entertainment related, which is fine, because entertainment, it pays very well, but at the same time, there's only a limited amount of spaces to make it to the top. Only a few will have the opportunity to make the large finances from entertainment. By entertainment, I mean hip hop, basketball, football, comedian, radio show host. What else? What else you got? What else is entertaining?
Entertaining.
What else career field is entertaining? There's a few. There's a few good hip hop is a really good option. Actors and actresses, very true. Screenplays. That's entertainment. Broadway, yeah, screenplay type stuff. That's good for entertainment. The only problem is there's not enough slots for everybody. But with farming, there is enough slots for everybody. So, me, I did hip hop music for a long time. I loved it. I still love to freestyle in the shower because music is in my soul. But at the same time, the wealth, the jewel of the creation was not there. It wasn't in my cars to get the jewels of my creation. So I needed to find something that my work could equate to my value. And that's how farming came about for me. Because, hey, your work dictates your value. But then sometimes in entertainment, your work does not dictate your value. Other people dictate your value, and that's to me that's the hardest part. Even if you're a poet, if you're a poet and you love poetry, trying to withdraw the resources from your value is very hard because you're depending on someone else. But in farming, you're only depending on you and your creator, whoever created you. That's who you're depending on. Unless you know voodoo or unless you know some kind of witchcraft, then in that case, if you know some kind of witchcraft or you know some kind of voodoo, you might can get a hands up. I don't know. If you know some voodoo, leave a comment on below because I'm interested in studying voodoo. I think it's very interesting. Those Haitians know voodoo. I really like those Haitians. Put this back off. So, I gotta tell you, here on the farm, a lot of times you'll see action, 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 working, working, working. And then a lot of times,
We're not going back there, are we?
yes, we are. Don't worry, don't worry.
There's big old spiders back there.
It's okay. It's all right. But a lot of times, so you'll see working, grinding it out, working hard. Look at this. Look at that. That lets you know what's going on back here.
Looks like you're walking through Jurassic Park.
But and then other times, it's just good to walk around and
No, it's not back here.
not back here.
Dealing with big ass tarantulas and big ass spiders.
Say what?
I was hoping to.
There's spiders as big as your hand out here.
Oh no.
I was hoping. Oh yeah, there's snakes out here too.
I'm just gonna see it right here.
Oh, that doesn't like snake.
Look at my
I was
puppy.
thinking that was a snake. I get nervous
Oh, there's
sometimes.
dogs. They look so cool here.
They look safe with the dogs. I was looking for my other backpack. And I don't think I left it back here. This is something that if you're watching this, don't do this. Don't spread out your tools and just leave them everywhere. That's what I do
All the time.
It's a bad habit. And then after I do it, this is what I do as well. After I leave my tools everywhere and spread them out, knowing good and doggone well that my wife never comes out here, I'll turn around and be like, "Babe, what happened to this and this?" And she'll be like, "You know I don't go outside."
No,
And I'll be like-
last
and I'll
time
be
you asked
like-
me to find that shovel for you, and I told you I don't know, you had it last, and I walked around this whole entire property until
And
I
she
found
found
it.
the shovel. And then, knowing that, I don't know how to do the dance for it, but back in the day, if you remember the song, "You're a jerk. You're a jerk." Knowing that I'm a jerk, I'll turn around and be like, "Doggone, you always lose the doggone too." Knowing good and well she never comes out here.
Yeah, he has to put the blame on someone, so why
Hey, I
not
have
me?
to blame somebody. Hey, I can't blame myself.
Even though it's his fault that he misplaced the tools.
Geez, and now, when I need the tool, guess what? I misplaced it. I don't know where it is.
Isn't the
at.
backhoe back there?
No, we just went back there.
I thought I seen it back there the other day.
We just went back there, and we didn't see it.
Oh my gosh, it's an exercise.
She considers just walking around the property looking for tools exercise.
Because I'm not out here.
It could be. Well, let's take another walk. Back again. Now, I do this several times a day. I have to go on these walking stretches because
We have a lot of them. Phone. You went in our bedroom and everything. Look how you put the thing.
It's okay to get a little water on you. Now we got the top half water fairly decent. And now we need to do the same to down here. So, and the reason we let the water just run like we don't care, which we really, excuse me?
Were these beds already full?
Yeah, the soil wasn't though. We all that soil, we brought that soil in. The original soil that came with it, we dug it out. That's why it's not all the way filled back up yet, because we're still adding to our soil. We want to make our soil nice and organic. We didn't want to use, just like with here, you know, as you can see, the colors are different. There's only one patch that hasn't been amended yet, but it will soon. Now, where did you see the tool at, lover?
I thought I seen it over there by that tree. Like,
No,
I don't know.
we're going
Like,
right back over there, and it's not over there. It might be though. Maybe I missed over it.
you
Did you see 2 tools or 3 tools over
I
there?
seen 3.
You seen 3?
I
Why
seen
didn't you
3.
say something?
Maybe we should just pick them all up so they won't be there anymore.
Well, I gotta tell you,
He's
Well,
gonna
I'm a
end
jerk.
up going back
I'm
there.
a jerk. I'm gonna leave those tools right where they're at. Reason being,
there's a fence to lean them on. It's easier to spot.
Yeah, but he talks about
There's no
me
reason right there
being.
where they were.
Yeah, he talks about me being leaving things where I have them and all that, and I can't find them. But yet he does the same thing.
okay. Now we made it back here one more time
This
to
flag
see
is
where the
next.
third tool is at. Cause I saw 2, and my wife saw one more. And where's the third one at? The third one would be the tool that I need. Let's see if you seen it. Or we just came back here. That's not the tool.
I thought that was it.
No. Unfortunately, that is not it.
Okay, well check over there. You probably put it over there.
It's not over there.
Well, you lost the hole then.
There you go, everybody. Hey, but it was good exercise. So, can I say it was for nothing?
Yes.
No, I cannot say it was for nothing. It was good exercise. It's the end of the work day. We've had a very productive and long day, as normal. And for anybody who tunes in and watches our videos, then as we move around, you can see the differences as well. And that's a good thing, as we shoot videos every day or every other day. There's always growth. And as long as there's always growth, there's always room for more prosperity. And that is what we're trying to get to. We're trying to get to the prosperity.
Ouch.
See all these? You see these
Ow,
leaves?
ow, ow, ow.
What you got?
Huh?
What you got?
That's something stuck to my foot.
Like what?
I don't know. Never mind, it came off.
Okay, so you see all these leaves up here? You see how they're all crunched down already? They're already decomposing. This is 1 year from becoming good mulch. 1 year. 1 year away. And you see those vines right there? Those are 30 days away from going to being vines to being a nasty ball that's going to be thrown in a wood chipper and turned into vine wood chips. Yes. The mad scientist. Dun dun dun.
Oh Lord.
How long have we done this video? How long is this video?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Hey guys. Spent too much time talking to you. We've revealed too much of our lives to you. But we hope you not only find entertainment, value, information, and infotainment value out of this video. Tomatoes. They're coming. They started coming, guys. Tomatoes are starting to rise. Gotta water that too. Gonna water that tomorrow. But along with watching this video and seeing our humble farm, we hope that we inspire you to grow and to at least step outside of your home or your apartment. Just come outside. The sun loves you. It wants to see you. It doesn't see you enough. And with a little effort, you can get some real food going here.
21 minutes.
And that's what we want from you. Hey, check us out. We got our new page up, Top Farms. We got our new page up. It's ALA Top Farms. Go check us out on Facebook. And if you're watching this video, make sure to share with the people you know who would like some inspiration to see some other urban farms. You know, to let them know that, hey, if they're thinking about it, they're not crazy, because there's other minorities out here doing it already. So if you're thinking about it, it's in your head. Don't think, hey, you're crazy, because you're probably going to go run into a lot of people and tell them, hey, you know, I was thinking about this farm
He's
stuff,
rambling off.
and they going to say, a nigga, is you crazy? What kind of person with melanated skin goes to farming? You want to be a slave again? That's what they'll tell you. They'll tell you this because they'll know one day that your prosperity will leave them behind. So they'll tell you, man, that's what slaves do. You want to go back to picking cotton? They'll tell you that. Okay, make sure to like, subscribe. If you want to hear more rambling, leave a comment, and maybe I'll do a tap dance or something. I don't know. Leave a comment about what you want to see next or whatever, and we'll see you in the next video.
1500.